Hey guys, Nate Lewis here, and welcome back to another reaction video. And if this video has a bit less in the way of edits, I apologize about that. I'm working on a sort of big video project right now, technically two. I'm probably not going to be spending as much time editing this one, so the editing might be a bit less for this one. So today we're going to be reacting to Scarecrow by Citizen Soldier, the title track of their new album, which came out today. As of when this is being recorded on the 14th of December. This is the last song I'll be reacting to from this particular album. The rest of the tracks that haven't already been released I'll listen to in my own time. However, once I listen to the whole thing, I will be posting a first impressions video. I also plan on uploading a proper full-length track-by-track review of it at one point later on down the line, so yeah. The first thing I'm noticing, just looking at this here, we have the description which says, I'm not vulnerable, if I'm not vulnerable, you can't hurt me. It's a very interesting concept. I'm pretty sure this song is, the idea for this song is pretty much what birthed the whole album, I think. The other thing I'm noticing is that it's very short, which is a little disappointing for, the title track, The song that the whole album is really based around, if I were writing it, I would have it be something a bit longer, a bit more to it, but this is kind of just a pretty standard length song for them. Maybe it'll be a really strong song in a very short time, or we're gonna find out. Either way, I'll always prefer a short and meaningful experience over a long and meaningless one. Let's go.
I chained my ghost up in the basement, 6 feet back behind my...
Sorry, I had to take the headphones off for a sec to make sure they were working. Whoa, subtitles, go away. Let's go for real this time.
Ghost up in the basement, 6 feet back behind my eyes. Some nights I think this house is gonna cave in. Rejection has me terrified.
Okay, already the lyrics, I mean, wow. I trapped my ghost in the basement. He trapped himself, who he really is in the basement. It's sort of reminding me, from what I do know about what the song's about, not musically or anything, but the idea is kind of reminding me of the idea of The Wall by Pink Floyd, trapping yourself behind something to help protect your emotions and stuff, and as a result, becoming a shell of, the thing that everyone else sees is a shell of who you really are.
Now I hang from a wooden frame, it keeps the crows away, this is where I'm safe.
Damn.
Made a straw in a funny face, turns out being fake can be a saving grace. You can't kill me if I'm already dead, buried alive by the things that they said. I kill myself but no one knows. You're not talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. Who I am only put me through hell. I'm bulletproof when I'm somebody else. I kill myself but no one knows. You're not talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. I hit my...
Alright. Great chorus right there. I really like the melody and everything, although I like all of the melodies so far. I also like the chord progression they chose for this, because it's different from what they usually do when it comes to their chord progressions. So it sounds like I was right with the guess I made earlier. Keep going.
Ignored or called dramatic. I'm only safe feeling nothing at all. Now I hang from a wooden frame, it keeps the crows away. Better off insane. I cut the skin to make a brand new face, 'cause back when I was me, I lived to be replaced.
Damn.
You can't kill me if I'm already dead, buried alive by the things that they said. I kill myself but no one knows. You're not talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. Who I am only put me through hell. I'm bulletproof when I'm somebody else. I kill myself but no one knows.
You are bulletproof when you block out those emotions and everything when you're somebody else. But then you start being colder and just different towards all the other people around you. I guess you're quote-unquote protected now from the people who will tell you that, you know, your emotions make you weak and everything, and the people who have hurt you, and the people who judge you for your problems. But what about the people who don't? When you're in this kind of a place, you'll start thinking that you're better off alone. Like, you don't need anyone. I mean, would you rather die isolated and alone, or live a fulfilling life with people around you, with a legacy and all that stuff? I'd be able to put it into words much better if this was something I wrote in an actual script. But since I'm just kind of saying this right now off the cuff, I don't know if my point is really coming across, but this is very interesting. Another thing I want to throw out there is a lot of this is giving me almost like a post-grunge kind of vibe with the instrumentation and melodies and stuff. If you don't know what I mean by post-grunge, think like bands like Daughtry, Stained, stuff like that. Another thing is the "I killed myself but no one knows." I don't think that lyric is really meant to be taken as literally as you might think. What I think it means is not literally that the person literally killed themselves. I think in this case it means they killed what makes them them. They killed off, you know, their emotions and all that kind of stuff by, you know, blocking it out, becoming this shell of themselves, a scarecrow. Let's keep going.
The real me's inside, but no one can tell, 'cause disappearing hurts less than asking for help.
Yeah.
You can't kill me if I'm already dead. Bury up by the things that they said. I kill myself, but no one knows. You're not talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. Who I am only put me through hell. I'm bulletproof when I'm somebody else. I kill myself, but no one knows. You're not talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. You can't kill me if I'm already dead. You can't kill me if I'm already dead.
Well, I think they definitely made up for the short length of the song. This one, I gotta admit, this one definitely kind of made me think. Let's clap it up. I mean, they did a really good job with this one. This one actually might be one of my favorites that they've released for this album, which makes sense. I mean, it is the title track after all. I also find the whole metaphor of, you know, the scarecrow very interesting. I think it's a very interesting way, a good metaphor for one thing, but it's a very interesting way of really conveying, you know, what the meaning of this song is. Well, that's going to be it for this reaction video. Like I said, I'll be giving the thoughts on the whole album in full in my first impressions video, but for the time being, that's it for now for me reacting to the songs from Scarecrow. Don't worry, there will be more Citizen Soldier reactions in the future, assuming they continue releasing more songs, more albums after this. After all, like I already said, I have technically two big projects that I'm working on right now, so I'm going to devote most of my time to working on those. I'm probably going to edit this video right after I finish recording it, so yeah. So if you guys have enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to leave a like or subscribe or whatever else you wish to do. That's up to you. And all that out of the way, I'm going to conclude this video here, so yeah. Peace out, and don't be afraid to show who you are.